What's going on, guys? Aussie here. Welcome back to a brand new video. So today we have got another FUT Champ highlights video, and this is the team we ended up playing with. We got the new baby ETO'O in there. We've also got headliner Vinny, which I bought for 1.5 million coins. A crazy amount of coins on a single player. We've also got Thiago in there, Donnarumma, and we also have got the Lane in there as well. Last week we actually had Alaba, Courtois, and your boy Ferland Mendy. It's just, I kind of wanted to mix it up a little bit because I kind of wanted to try out Thiago again just to see if he is the beast that I remember him as. So yeah, had to put him into the team, and I also had to get the link to Donnarumma, which I wasn't really happy about because I did say I wasn't going to put Donnarumma back in my team throughout the whole of FIFA 22. It's just, I kind of had to. I was kind of forced to. And did you notice it was the team of the group stage card, which is a card I haven't actually tried out. I tried out the gold card for like 500 games plus. And yeah, it was disappointing, let's say, for me personally. It's just this team of the group stage card, you definitely can notice the difference. You can definitely tell it is way better. Now, this weekend, I wasn't really playing too great. Like, you can see the teams we're playing some extremely sweaty teams. It's just, this weekend, I couldn't get a grip, I would say. Like, last weekend, I probably played the best FIFA I've ever played. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I went undefeated on both accounts. Like, I genuinely couldn't believe how good I was playing last week. It's just this week, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. I'm messing up so many opportunities. I was being so readable. I was red timing like there's no tomorrow. Like, look at that. A red time shot, 1v1. When was the last time we saw me red time a shot in that kind of occasion? Like, it just, I don't know, it just doesn't happen. I tend to green literally everything. That one as well, yellow timed. I couldn't get my green times out. I couldn't, like, be clinical, let's say, in front of the goal. And that is something that is always going to hurt someone, right? It's always going to be like, you need to take your chances in FIFA because you know anything, literally anything could happen. So yeah, this week, I probably would say it's the worst FIFA that I ended up playing in FIFA 22. I honestly, like, look at that, man. How does that go in? I don't even know why I'm shooting that. I genuinely don't. Like, why am I creating that terrible angle and shooting that opportunity, which should never go in, especially with an Mbappe weak foot, but it flew in and we got extremely lucky. That ETO'O finesse shot, though, yeah, it's something different. I can tell you right now, this ETO'O card is the best icon I have packed. Like, I definitely do believe he is better than Dalglish. And the reason I say that is because of the way he feels on the ball. Dalglish, like, you notice certain angles, they aren't the greatest, right? But with this ETO'O card, he's so fast. So fast. And you can see how thin he is in-game as well. Which you can tell he's obviously got that lean body type. And you can tell he's just going to feel like an absolute beast in-game. And that's exactly what he felt, man. But yeah, another interesting team. Like, Dalglish again? Like, I thought I was kind of special getting a Dalglish, a mid-Dalglish, but apparently they were giving them out. Like, what's happening here? Look at ETO'O, though. Look at this guy. Like, those two touches, they weren't the fastest of touches. I'm not going to sit there and say there was, because they weren't, right? It's just, it did the job. He turned the player inside out, and look at this, man. We end up hitting a crossbar there. But once again, me not green timing it. Once again, me apparently struggling. Look how lucky we get there. I was composed, really composed right there, though, right in front of the keeper. It's just, I couldn't get a grip, man. I could not get a grip. I just couldn't do anything, apparently. But we go into the next game, and we see a George Best. We see a Marquinhos. I believe it's a Kimpembe as well. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's just an average team, right? That George Best card, we're literally looking at near enough every single person's team have it now. So yeah, we kind of just have to get used to it, apparently. But yeah, George Best, with how cheap, well, not how cheap he is, but how reasonable pricing he was as an SBC, I kind of expected people to obviously go ahead and do him. And yeah, I don't really like playing him. He is a really tough player to mark. Like, his dribbling ability with his pace, and he's even got a nice shot to his game as well, is always going to be a struggle to defend against. But look at Mbappe on the ball. We go for that Migidi spin cancel. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just trusting in Mbappe's pace at this stage. And I go for a Hail Mary driven pass all the way across, and headliner Vinny is on the end of it. ETO'O on the ball there. Look at that. Why I haven't played that pass to Dembele, I will never ever understand. But we do recover. We play that driven pass over to Vinny. And we all know, headliner Vinny, a card that's worth 1.5 million coins, is never going to miss an opportunity like that. We play this all the way over to ETO'O. We're very composed here, and that is, yeah, that's an interesting one, isn't it? A very interesting one. Like, ETO'O, all of a sudden, look at this. He wanted to turn up. Look at the state of him. Look at this for a finish. I'm telling you guys, the best icon I've packed. Definitely. ETO'O is an absolute joke of a player. I couldn't believe how good his finishing ability was. There was a lot of occasions I was red timing, yellow timing, not even greening, right? And he was still putting it into the back of the net. But look at the glitch. Look at him. And you can tell by the minute, right? It's off kickoff. So it's kind of understandable why he's feeling like that. It's just, we then go for the glitch, the corner glitch. Hey, listen, all right, we go for it twice. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was testing out to see if it was still working because some people were saying it was patched. So I was like, it's patched? That's interesting. Let me go for it. Let's see what happens. And we end up scoring 2 back-to-back. And that second one, I didn't even shoot the ball. It was a pass, and it went in. I will take it. I will happily take it. There's definitely some moments I was getting lucky this weekend. Like, I needed luck, especially with how I was playing. I definitely needed some rebounds to go my way. Some BS, let's say, to go my way. But yeah, 5-0 in that game. This guy's had enough in the first half. He ends up quitting the game. This guy, though, look at the state of that team. The first time I believe I've seen that winter wildcard Coleman in someone's team, which is kind of surprising with how good he is as well. I thought I would see him in way more people's teams. But we go for that driven pass all the way over to ETO'O. And ETO'O on a first-time strike ends up putting it into the back of the net. Look at that. I second-man press with the lane in the worst area I've ever done. And then I commit too hard. I'm allowing Neymar to go onto his stronger foot. Like, what am I doing? Genuinely, what am I doing? And then this guy starts dancing on me. I'm like, what's happening here? Thiago ends up getting tackled. This guy plays a ball in behind. Mbappe, we all know Mbappe's not going to miss an opportunity like that. Like, what is this game, man? Guendouzi right now. Give it to ETO'O. Give it to Mbappe. For some odd reason, Mbappe was running past the ball, but Vini, headliner Vini to be exact, is finishing that opportunity, making it 2-2. This is a tough game. I think I played this guy before as well. I remember he's a abbreviation to top left corner, but we do him so dirty with that reverse elastico. We hit him at that green timed as well, and we end up getting back into this game, going ahead. Dembele to Vini, here with a reverse again, and we end up scoring a goal. Green timed, 4-2. This guy pauses it, and he ends up quitting. Things you'd love to see, man. Hey, going into the next one, though, we see a sweaty team again, man. Alessandrini, Salah, Ginola. Ginola is one of those cards, right? I hate playing. Genuinely hate playing, because I know I can't give this guy any angle. Like, you give this guy an angle, it's game over, right? You give this guy anything, it's game over. You know he's going to end up just scoring that opportunity. But we do like an advanced rack tactic, let's say, where we actually put it across, but we header it back across for a pass and end up just like, I don't know, just getting like a sweaty opportunity, let's say. But look at Vini. Look at headliner Vini. I'm telling you guys, I didn't notice an insane difference between like player of the month Vini and the headliner. It's just, I would say I definitely did notice the physicality. I felt like this headliner Vini was so much more harder to get off the ball. Like, player of the month Vini, he fights for it a lot. It's just this headliner Vini was doing some insane like strength when it came down to holding players off. And look at this. Like, what is this, man? What is this game this weekend? The gameplay as well, oh, it wasn't great. It was okay, but it wasn't great. You can clearly tell there was some, like, delay in certain occasions. But Mbappe, oh my God. Okay, you can kind of call it a little bit lucky, but the fake shot through the legs is absolutely disgusting. And then we hit him. Well, we're trying to hit him with the corner tactic, but it didn't really work. He kind of closed us down really quickly, and that's a penalty. I'm telling you guys, we had luck on our side this weekend. We had luck. Like, if we didn't have luck, I genuinely think we probably would have ended, like, I don't know, like a 17-3. And I know that's kind of a spoiler saying that we're halfway through FUT Champ highlights now. It's just, if you guys watch FUT Champ Awards, you guys already know what I ended on. But yeah, we would have got so many more L's than what we had. Let's just say that, man. Like, the luck was definitely on our side. Like, look how heavy I'm committing with my fullback. Like, what is this defending for me? And he plays a ball across the Savinir, which is weird of a pass, right? Because that's not even a driven pass. You can clearly tell it's not a driven pass. It's just, it kind of works, which I was kind of disappointed about. But hey, I gave him the line, which is something you should never do in the position I was in. But we end up getting back into the game. We end up making it 1-0. And it's the 64th minute now. And we're going for a different corner tactic. There's all sorts of corner tactics that apparently EA need to patch, you know? Like, what is that for a corner tactic? I don't know where I got that from. I genuinely don't know. But I think I matched up against someone that actually did that, so I ended up doing it, and obviously it ended up working. And look at that. What, like, how's that not gone in? But he ends up giving a ball in a stupid area, and we end up eventually eventually getting a goal. The thing is right there is that this guy hit me with a press. So I'm going to pretty much reverse that, let's say, and hit him with the press, making sure he can't get that ball up, because as soon as he goes on like a full all-out attack, he's only going to have 3 defenders. So if I mark all 3 defenders, let's say, who is he going to pass to? You know what I mean? So yeah, I hit him on like a reverse auto press, so we end up getting the ball in a stupid area. But yeah, we're 1-0 up already in this game. Then Bele over to Guendouzi. I actually love how Guendouzi goes forward. Like, you see how aggressive he is? Like, he's playing in like a CDM position, as you guys clearly can see there. And he's not a player that's holding back, you know? He's not a player that's scared to go forward, which is something I love, because he's not a player that feels bad on the ball either. So I want him to go forward. But this guy has that 95 Pele. And as soon as you have that 95 Pele, you are definitely in trouble. That right there was an interesting goal, because it was well worked, I must admit. It's just, I thought Thiago was going to stick out a leg. He kind of did some weird animation, making sure it didn't go under his legs, which there was no need to do. All he needed to do was actually, was actually just stick out a leg, and he would have got the block in. But it doesn't matter. We make it 1-1 right there. Great play. That driven pass across, knowing obviously the player was going to go for the cutback. See what we could possibly do here. The double ball roll was absolutely unreal. But that right there, where Marquinhos ends up having an interesting animation, is quite questionable. But look at this. Pele, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Pele. Like, I'm telling you guys right now, this Pele card was an absolute joke to defend against. Just straight up a joke, because he did the most simple thing. It's just straight up a reverse. Literally, it's nothing special, right? And we end up screwing that kind of opportunity there. It's not really screwing up. It's just, we do everything perfect. We shot cancel the keeper, completely get him out the way. But somehow, my Mbappe takes like a touch off his goalkeeper and end up just like doing a falling over animation. And yeah, we just apparently completely miss an open goal. But yeah, this guy on the other side ends up scoring again with Pele, making it a hat-trick for Pele, and he ended up winning that game 3-2. I thought I marked that pretty well with Thiago as well. It's just apparently I didn't. But hey, it doesn't matter. Into the next one, we get a 3W. Things you love to see. You know, when you get a 3W, you have that feeling going through you, just like that relief, let's say. Just sitting back, scoring a quick goal, and making the guy, not making the guy quit, but the guy just quitting in the first like 3 minutes, let's say. It's an amazing, amazing thing to see, man. But then we go into the next one, and this guy hits it all the way back, hits it back again. Look at this guy, by the way. Look at him, look at him, look at him. Nah. You're playing on my feelings. Like, I literally just said you had we have that relief, right, after getting a 3W. But then he starts like, oh, I'm about to go out. Oh, I'm going to go for a corner. Then I'm going to pause and leave at 0-0. But then he actually ends up scoring it. Those kind of people, I kind of respect a little bit, because obviously they take it as like a joking manner. It's just, you have to understand the feelings we're going through when you're literally like acting like you're about to go out, then about to score a goal, then going out. Like, come on, man. Stop playing on my feelings. What's happening here? And that driven pass, like, what is this, EA? Genuinely, what is this? What's happening here? How is Vinny not turning around and just scoring that opportunity? We go for a green time with Vinny, though. Headliner Vinny, ladies and gentlemen. And we end up scoring 2. And he ends up quitting, which is kind of surprising that we didn't score a goal. No, not score a goal. Concede a goal against that guy, saying that his team was absolutely disgusting. But this guy's team is also very good. It's just, I noticed Dembele is literally through on. That right there is something that doesn't happen very often. With the overtop through balls, we usually don't chip the ball, because it ends up going literally to 90. It will end up going to like the top of the stadium. It's insane this year how you can't really chip off a volley. But then in that opportunity, I really had no option. It was rather a chip or just cut back, let's say. But yeah, I just gambled on it, see what happened, and we ended up scoring it. That guy already quit though, so we're into the next one. Vinny, that's a simple pass across, you know. There's not much to talk about there. That's just Vinny with his movement being really nice. ETO'O on the ball. That acceleration. Taking my time. You see the way Koundé kind of, like, I don't know, goes out on free roam, let's say. He doesn't actually mark anyone. That right there is something that's a little bit questionable this year. I definitely do feel like the driven passes are probably the most overpowered they've ever been in any FIFA. I feel like the way the player driven passes, it can get literally round anyone. And I repeat, anyone. It's genuinely stupid how good the driven pass is this year. But it's also like a really nice thing to use to get past people that like parking a bus. Because if you can just go for like 2 driven passes back to back, you're in behind someone's midfield, instantly. And that is something I do obviously over and over again. If I can get a driven pass in behind the midfield as soon as possible, I will obviously go ahead and do it. But yeah, that we're going to win that game as well. We go into the next one, we see another Ginola. I'm telling you guys, the teams people have nowadays, these are like teams that, you know, you really can't joke about, let's say. Like, these are serious teams. These are teams that you expect not some pro players to have, because, you know, some pro players will obviously have like the R9s and stuff like that. But maybe at the start of the year, this is the teams you expect for pro players, because you see Ginola, right? As soon as you see Ginola, you're thinking to yourself, like, what's happening here, man? Everyone got a free Ginola out of their hero packs. But look at a double bull roll with Vinny. This Vinny card, he didn't disappoint. And I've said it multiple times in this video as well, man. It's Vinny at the end of the day, right? So we expected him to be absolutely insane. And that's exactly what he was. This guy plays a terrible pass. And Vinny, once again, saving us. Just saving us, man, in certain occasions, doing what he does best. I want you guys to maybe look away from the screen right now because, okay, maybe not actually. I thought we was going to go for the glitch. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but he's not even playing. So it's like, I might as well get myself another goal. This guy stopped playing in, I think it was the 37th or like the 40-something minute. And he literally did the, what's it called, the elastic band thing. And then left at 62nd minute. Honestly, on stream, I just sat there and I was like, what just happened? I thought this guy was going to be elastic banding throughout the whole of the game, rest of the game, and then he quits during the 62nd minute. It makes you think, why didn't he quit during like the 40th minute? But hey, we got the win. It is what it is. We ended on a 19-1. So once again, we ended on a rank 1 finish. These words that's going to come out next might haunt me, but we haven't hit rank 2 the whole of the year. It's been a rank 1 finish every single week on both accounts. So yeah, that is, I think, really good. Like, you literally can't get better, right? Saying that it used to be a 16-4 and now it's a 19-1 and we still haven't hit a rank 2. I think that's insane, genuinely insane. I thought we would at least take 2 L's at least one weekend, but it hasn't happened so far, and I'm hoping it doesn't happen. Please, EA, don't screw me, man. I know there's going to be one of those games that you end up getting, like, giving my opponent every single rebound possible. But yeah, that is going to be it for FUT Champ highlights. A 19-1 finish. FUT Champ Awards is already out, and we did go ahead and open 2 mid-icon packs. One on this account and one on our other account as well. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a comment. But for now, peace.